Hey everybody, my name is Wyatt and I'm Ferda Tunes, and today I wanted to talk about an album that just keeps surprising me. Over the last few weeks, I just could not stop listening to it. Let's get into it. This is the series where I talk about albums, but less of a review side, more of my specific personal connections and memories that it may give me. So, the album is called Jubilee by Japanese Breakfast. You saw the title, and I'm still, look at me, I'm fucking stumbling over my words already, but seriously, I listened to this album again today, and I'm still just shocked at how great I think it is. So I have a list of albums, all new music, that comes out in 2021, so that I can hopefully get to them all by the end of the year, and then my year-end lists, best albums of the year, all that kind of good stuff, is as well-versed as it can be. I want to listen to as much music as I can, so I don't miss an album. That's fucking fantastic. Now, I added this album to the list when I saw it getting some pretty high praise on rateyourmusic.com. I did a video a week or two ago about that. But anyways, I saw it was some dream pop, chamber pop, indie pop, kind of, rate your music with the tags, and, that was enough. I saw it was short, too, and I was like, fuck it, let's dive into it right now. Went for a walk by the waterfront, as I do every day. Yeah, let's get into how this first listen hit me, because wowzer. Well, actually, first I gotta say, I had never heard of Japanese Breakfast before this album, and I unfortunately still haven't dove into her earlier projects, but you bet your fucking ass I'm about to. So, basically, first track, Paprika, holy woly. I was immediately taken back and genuinely left speechless when I first heard this song. I put the album on, I was gonna rip a bowl and then go out for the walk, but as soon as it started, I was literally frozen. I was physically stunned. When that first chorus came in, I almost fell out of my chair. I actually had to run it back once or twice before even continuing the album. I was just that instantly in love with everything about the song, and that's always great, obviously, but especially when you're diving into an artist's new album, an artist that you've never even heard of, you have no idea what to expect, and yeah, I can't say more than I was just completely blown away by it. These cascading, very dreamy, I don't even know, synths? It feels wrong to say synths because the production is just so organic, and God, oh my God. This song feels like the best dream you've ever had. So I went for my walk, and then track 2 came on, Be Sweet, and I thought it was great. Nothing really, I didn't love the hook at first, but I enjoyed the hell out of the song. And I don't know how I didn't love the hook at first, because it's just only hit harder and harder. It's a very infectious, very dancey track. Just a lovey cut. But the next 2 tracks is what really kept me impressed with the album, like I was with the first track. When I first heard Kokomo, maybe this is weird, I don't know, but it sounded like if Studio Ghibli made just a full-blown pop album. I don't know if that makes sense, just the organics and the very lush instrumentation. It just, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I was having these vivid pictures of all these movies. I don't know why.
If I could throw my arms around you for just
a very organic, very lush arrangements on the track, and her very soft, very cutesy, but still very powerful voice. I don't know, it just gave me that picture in my mind. Now, Slide Tackle. Oh my God, it's hot. The 4th track. I was literally dragging my jaw on the floor down the sidewalk. I don't know if I've ever been blown away by a song in the way this one hit me. And A Man Like Me was gliding down the street. Oh my God, I swear, I was grooving so hard. And as soon as those almost disco inspired strings came in, and they just started snapping over, I think, the second verse, and oh my God, man was going crazy.
you and me've always had a good time.
As much as I love, literally every song on here, this one was easily my favorite. That groove is just undeniable, and while the whole song is catchy, the subject matter is really inspiring. I take it as her singing about the hardships of self-care and really wrestling with anxiety and overcoming that kind of mental block that some people may have. Fuck, I know I have. Just the first verse and chorus just lay this out so perfectly, and it's so simple but so effective. God, this song feels like it's changed my whole world, my whole life just in the last 2 weeks. I can dance my ass off to this song and also just feel like I'm having a mental wake-up call, and it's inspiring. There's no other word I can use for it. At this point on my walk, I was almost halfway through the album, and I just really realized that this was one of those ones that you dive into. Again, I had no expectations, so I'm hoping it's a good album. And like, wow, what the fuck? This is just so amazing. Like, better than I seriously could have ever anticipated. Posing in Bondage was one that kind of stuck with me for a bit because I wasn't sure if I was crazy about it, but oh my god, it's a bit of a lull in the track list. It's probably easily the dreamiest track. It almost borders on psychedelic. The way these percussive flares just kind of cascade around you and fade in and out, it brings this slight darkness, but this is a very meditative track. And there's so many elements that just progress the song further and pull you deeper into this realm. And it almost becomes a dancey beat in the last minute or so that just ties the whole track together. Savage Good Boy was very odd, especially on first listen. I didn't really get it at all, but it's become so oddly infectious. A lot of this album, I know I keep using that word, but really, it's such a jam. One of the most upbeat songs on the record, but maybe it's just me, but it's so motivating. The whole I want to make the money till there's no more to be made type of lines really just made me think about the life I'm creating with someone very special, and just puts a huge smile on my face. Really, it hurts me to not be able to talk about each and every track very much in depth, because each track I could make a whole video on pretty much every song here. Like the kind of carefree, bouncy synth lead on the track In Hell brings this joyful bliss to this otherwise very sad song about putting a dog down. I have no idea how she does it. The production it's like a Pet Sounds thing. God damn it. Like, production is so lush and happy and dreamy, and then the lyrics are just basically painful in a good way. Like, it's a sad song. That's what I'm saying. Tactics is another favorite of mine for just the way it progresses. It starts with this gorgeous string section before just shooting you into this dreamy down-tempo beat, and that chorus, oh my god! The production and the arrangements on this album are solid gold in my eyes. There's not a single complaint throughout the entire thing that I have in that department. And the last track, Posing in Cars, is just the grand finale that this album deserved, and the whole album just ends with a smash and a half, and what else could you really ask for at that point? It's just under 40 minutes, very short and sweet. It's perfectly emotional and personal while still just sounding like a gorgeous and unbelievably serene indie pop album. I cannot recommend this album enough, seriously. If you're looking for new music to listen to, stop right fucking here and make sure you get to this one. If you don't love the whole thing like I did, I will bet money. Hit me up in the Discord. I'll cash app you if there's okay, maybe not. Some of you guys are weird, right? I don't know everybody's taste, but it's one of those albums where there's a song for everybody. It's very versatile, as much as it kind of sticks to that indie pop, dream pop, chamber pop, whatever the fuck sound. But yeah, I guarantee there's at least one song that will just catch you and you'll be like, holy shit, this is good. There was about 6 of them for me on my first listen where I was just blown away. That's really all. I just couldn't help but write a video about this because the album just stuck with me that much. I really wasn't expecting to make a video on this at all. Again, I just listened to it for the sake of hearing a new album. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites of the year so far. Like, just blew away I didn't even have expectations, and it just shattered my whole world. Thank you so much for watching. I've done a few of these videos now, these videos where I kind of do an album review, but less of the critic perspective, more on just how the album personally affects me, gives me connections and memories and things like that. Please join the Discord. We got new people showing up all the time, and I love to see it. I'm always trying to be in there and talk music with the guys, but hey, whatever you want to talk about music-wise, that's the fucking place to do it. Ferda Tunes, we're fucking booming. I don't know. Why do I always go into this weird, yo, fuck yeah, but fucking hell, we just fucking crushed it, con. Like, I'm sorry. I still don't know how to, I've been doing videos for, holy shit, almost a year now, and bro, I still can't master the outro. You know what it is. Follow your boy on Instagram. Come talk some shit with me on Twitter. I love you guys. Thanks so much for everything. I'm sorry again for not being as consistent as I once was, but I'm always trying to get back on there. Work has got me 9-10 hour days now, so when I get home, I'm like, fuck, I don't even want to fucking get on the computer. I want to just die. So, much love again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you. Bye-bye.